Hi everyone, my name is Kim Burke and I'm a marketing director with the amazing idea and concept that I'm here to share with you today. Now the reason why you're watching this video is because one of your friends has seen our amazing idea and they wanted to share it with you too. So before we get started, I just wanted to ask you, have you seen this little blue sign? Have you seen it anywhere? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere on social media? Well, this blue sign, it's going viral. It's traveling all over the world and it's showing up with all sorts of different people in amazing different places. So what I'm going to do today on this video is I'm going to talk to you about what's behind this little blue sign. Now, as I mentioned, our blue sign is traveling all over the world. You can see here on the screen, it's even made Fox News. There were 6 million people who came out to see Pope Francis in the Philippines, and the news cameras ended up zooming in on the little blue sign. So, the little blue sign launched here in Australia in June 2014. Now, the blue sign is new here in Australia, but it's not new internationally. It's been around for over 10 years and it's in 28 other countries around the world. So what's behind the little blue sign? Well, a company by the name of World Ventures. Now, World Ventures is known as the Great Experiences Company. And what does World Ventures do? Well, some of you might be familiar with the Costco business model. You know, the whole retail versus wholesale. Costco is an $80 billion company and they have over 65 million members worldwide, which creates an enormous amount of bulk buying power for them. So our business model works very similar to Costco, except we do it better and we do it with holidays and travel. So let me share with you what we do. What we do is called Dream Trips. We have a private, invitation-only VIP travel club. We're not a timeshare, we're a travel club. And let me explain to you what that means. It means that our members get to experience more. And you might say, more what? Well, more of whatever it is that you do when you're on holidays or you're traveling. More fun, more freedom, more joy, more happiness, whatever it is that you do when you're traveling. So here's what our membership is all about. Our Dream Trips membership is luxury at low cost. We have high-end holidays at low-cost prices. Now, all of our Dream Trips are 4- and 5-star experiences at 2- and 3-star prices. Now, we have over 1,000 of these trips every year, so there's no shortage of them. And the membership covers the member themselves, plus their spouse or significant other, and any dependent children in the household. Now, if you're single, that's totally okay. The membership covers yourself and one guest that's traveling with you. Now, the great part is the company handles all the reservation and planning for you, and as members we also get access to an international booking engine, but more about that one later. Let's start off by taking a look at some of our extraordinary Dream Trips. Now, we travel all over the world, including but not limited to what you're seeing here on the screen. There's really nowhere that we don't travel to. Now, our Dream Trips, we have hundreds and thousands of these trips all over the world, as I mentioned. And we have all sorts of different themes. We cater for every budget and every schedule. Now, we have all sorts of things like sporting trips, you know, the World Cup soccer, the Formula One, the golf, the tennis. We even had the Rugby World Sevens here on the Gold Coast a few months ago. We have health and wellness trips. We have shopping trips for the ladies. We have culinary experience. We have arts and culture. And we also do all sorts of other themed Dream Trips, things like ski trips. Now, if you do go on one of our ski trips, those somersaults are mandatory. And we are a family-friendly company. So we cater for families and children. We do Disneyland and family trips. We also do all sorts of adventure trips, things like hiking Machu Picchu, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, doing all sorts of, African safaris. And of course, as I mentioned, we do have those great spa trips as well. So let me explain to you what our Dream Trips Gold membership is all about. And I'm going to start with one of my favorite trips, which is our monthly cruise special. I know there's probably a lot of people listening right now who love to cruise. So on the same day, every month, we release our monthly cruise special. Our monthly cruise special is $69 for 5 nights. That's right, not $69 per night, but $69 for the entire 5 nights. In fact, I'm actually leaving to go on one of those $69 cruises in the next week or so, and I'm very excited about it. So that's our monthly cruise special. Now, let's take a look at some of our other dream trips. Our dream trips are designed, the company slogan for our dream trips is this: you couldn't build it yourself experience. And that's exactly what our dream trips are. So we've designed our dream trips so as they're going to be an all-inclusive experience. We don't want you getting there and having to pay extra taxes or gratuities or anything like that. Now, before I show you some of these dream trips, please be aware there is a bit of a shock value to some of the prices. So let me share with you some of our dream trips. Here's a fine example of one. This is at the Grand Principal in Jamaica, okay? You can see here this is an all-inclusive package. This includes your taxes, your gratuities, it also includes all of your food, your airport transfers, and it's $399 per person. That's right, $399 for the entire 5 nights, not $399 per night. Extraordinary. What about Austria? Vienna in Austria, 3 days and 2 nights. This is at the Hilton Danube. This is a waterfront property, okay? It's right on the Danube. $99 for 2 nights. This includes your breakfast. It's a city view room. Now, I know some of you are looking at this and thinking, you know what, if I'm going to go to Austria, it's probably going to take me at least 2 days to get there, so I'm going to want to stay for longer than 2 days. Well, here's the great thing. Almost always you can extend your dream trips. I've just recently done that for the next dream trip I'm going on. So perhaps you want to come in a day earlier and you want to stay a few days later. All you need to do is simply click on and request from one of our dream trips managers, which is awesome. What about Prague in the Czech Republic? Here again, 4 days and 3 nights, $119 per person. This is the 5-star Corinthia. You can see here all of the inclusions in our dream trip. Extraordinary. What about Vegas? 5 days, 4 nights. This is at the Venetian Palazzo. This is an extraordinary 5-star hotel. In fact, I've actually stayed here before myself. I've ridden in these gondolas. It is so much fun. This here is a luxury suite accommodation. $399 per person for the entire 5 days. Now, I know when we stayed there, we paid more than that just for 1 night in the hotel. You're probably wondering, well, how do we compare to the best online prices? Well, we took the liberty and did the research for you. This is the cheapest online price for the same hotel on the same dates. This is with cheap tickets. As you can see here, the accommodation was $1,530. We've added $100 for the airport transfers, which came out to $1,630. We are 50% of the cost of that trip. Who has the deal? We do. Now, what about Mexico, Cancun? This is at the Hard Rock in Cancun. Again, this is an all-inclusive trip. Now, I want to draw your attention to that circle that's just appeared on the screen. This is the rewards points. Now, every member in our club gets rewards points, and I'm going to explain to you in a moment how they work, but pay attention to those points, because whatever the points are, 1 point is the equivalent of $1. So you can deduct those points off the cost of the trip and pay the difference in cash. Please also note, this all-inclusive trip includes $1,500 in a resort credit. So you can go to the spa and have a massage, you can hire the jet skis, use the water sports. That $1,500 is all-inclusive. Now, I'm sure you're starting to get the hang of what our dream trips are all about. So I'm just going to whip through and show you a few more examples. As I said, we have over thousands of these, and unfortunately, I can't show you them all in this short video. What about Koh Samui in Thailand? This is $189 per person, 3-night stay. Intercontinental in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, $279 per person, 39% off of the best price online. Now, Nashville, Tennessee, this one's definitely on my bucket list. This is at the Gaylord Opryland. This is a very exclusive property, $249 per person, 50% off the best price online. Just so as you're aware, in order for a dream trip to be approved to be accessed on our website, it must be a minimum of 25% off of the best price online. We have an independent team who do the research online, and it must meet the minimum criteria of 25% off before our members get access to it. Now, what about Hong Kong? 5 days, 4 nights, $709 per person. Extraordinary, 35% off. This is at the Intercontinental. This one is my favorite. This is in Mexico at Puerto Vallarta. My next dream trip, this is it. I'm booked and I'm ready to go. This is 5 days and 4 nights. This is not a 5-star hotel. This is a 4-diamond resort. 4-diamond is well above 5-star. As you can see here, this trip is 76% off the best price online. $415 per person, all inclusive, top shelf alcohol, first class food, extraordinary trip, and I'm very excited to be going on it. Now, what about the Marina Bay Sands? I'm sure you've all heard of the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. Most people refer to the Marina Bay Sands as the one that looks like a spaceship because it has, as you can see here, the world's #1 infinity pool. The Marina Bay Sands is a 5-star hotel. It's very exclusive and it's also expensive to stay there. But as a member of our club, you're only going to pay $243 per person to stay there for 3 days and 2 nights with airport transfers and all of those inclusions included as well. Now, what about New York? New York, New York. Everybody loves New York. This is 5 days and 4 nights, and this is staying at the La Parka Meridien. Now, the La Parka Meridien is an extraordinary hotel. It is a 5-star hotel. $439 per person for that entire trip. Now, a friend of mine stayed at this hotel and she paid $560 per night to be there. So these are extraordinary prices for our members. Now, part of our Dream Trips membership, the part that I like the most, is our voluntours. Our voluntours are a combination of a service excursion or a humanitarian contribution experience coupled with a dream trip. So for those of you who have always wanted to travel the world and give back, the voluntours are a great way for you to do that. The one you can see here on the screen is actually our bottle school project in Guatemala. Now, our members go down to this local community and the locals there, they recycle all the plastic bottles, they fill them with rubbish, and then they build walls in schools out of them. So our members go in and help construct these schools. And to date, we've built over 55 schools in this local community. We've had such an impact on this local community, so much so that Oprah's actually reported on this project in her own magazine. So there are amazing dream trips. Now, the best part about our dream trips is our Dream Trips price promise. This is our written guarantee that if you find the same trip for less within 7 days of booking, you'll go for free. Our company's so sure you're not going to find a cheaper price elsewhere, they're happy to put their money where their mouth is. So, I'm going to stop talking about dream trips and start talking about other travel. Now, I know you all book your travel online. You know, you might have an airfare or a hotel room that you want to book. Let me ask you this question. What websites do you use when you do that? Do you use Expedia, Bookings.com, Qantas, Wotif, Webjet? Where is it that you go now? Well, I'm sure you would much prefer to be booking through the world's #1 online travel agency. Wouldn't it be great to have access to that? So in the travel industry, let me share with you, there's some very exclusive awards in the travel industry. They're known to be the World Travel Awards. Now, the nominees for the world's best online travel agency for 2014 were websites like Expedia.com, Bookings.com, Orbitz, eDreams, Travelocity. So would you like to know who the winner is? Of course you would. Well, the winner was us. We won the World Travel Awards for the best online travel agency for 2014. But we haven't only done it once. As you can see on screen here, we've done it several years in a row. And I'm going to share with you in a moment exactly why we're able to win these awards. So for any time that you want to book a flight or a hotel, whether it's domestic or international, so whether you want to fly from the Gold Coast to Sydney or whether you want to go from Sydney to Europe, you can use our booking engine. Now, the greatest part about our booking engine is this, our price pledge. If you find the same flight or hotel cheaper on another website on the same day that you book, we're going to give you 150% of the difference back in what we call Rovia Bucks. Now, Rovia Bucks are simply just an electronic credit that sit on your account. So if you want to book another flight or hotel or whatever it is you want to book, if it's a dream trip, whatever it is, you're able to use your Rovia Bucks to do it. So let me give you an example of how our price pledge works. Now, we do our best to be perfect, but for the times that we're not perfect, there's always the price pledge guarantee. So my friends James and Effie, they were actually coming to Thailand with us last year and they booked their flights using the booking engine. Effie went online, actually at 2 a.m. in the morning. She found a cheaper price online, so they called in the price pledge guarantee. Now, here's the thing. We gave her back $1,031 in Rovia Bucks, and that $1,031 paid for her 5-star hotel for 6 nights and her internal flights from Bangkok to Phuket. So do you think Effie was happy that she found a cheaper price online? Of course she was, because it paid for the rest of her holiday. So let's hear from one of our other local members who's had the privilege of using the Price Pledge.
Hi, I'm Jess from Mandurah and I love my blue sign. I've been with World Ventures now for 4 months. I booked a holiday for my husband and I to Bali. I found our hotel cheaper on a different website, and as the Price Pledge guarantees, we got 150% back of the difference. So now we have $380 in our account for our next holiday. Thank you, World Ventures.
Excellent. So as you can see, there's real people with real experiences and real stories. Now let me share with you one of the reasons why we win all the awards. Let me introduce you to Rate Shrinker. Rate Shrinker is a piece of technology that our members get access to on our booking engine. And here's what happens. I'm sure you've had the experience like I have where you've gone to book a flight and you thought, hey, I'll book it 3 months in advance because I'm going to get the cheapest deal. So you lock in the flight and then lo and behold, a couple of weeks later, the airline goes on sale and that exact same flight has dropped in price. Very frustrating, right? Well, the good news is Rate Shrinker takes care of that for you. Anytime you book a flight or a hotel using our booking engine, Rate Shrinker is going to go to work for you. And if that flight or hotel drops in price between when you book and when you fly, or when you book and when you check in, Rate Shrinker is automatically going to rebook you at the lower price, refund the difference back to your credit card, and then simply send you an email saying how much they've saved you. So here's a few examples of some of our members who have received the benefits of Rate Shrinker. You know, you might save a little, you might save a lot, or you might get multiple savings on your bookings. Now let me share with you one special story with our Rate Shrinker technology. This here is an email from Augustina. Now Augustina, she booked $24,000 worth of flights. That was for a family of 6. They were international flights. Rate Shrinker went to work for her, and between when she booked and when she flew, we saved her $16,000. That's right, $16,000. Now, Augustina actually holds the record in our company for the highest amount of money saved on the Rate Shrinker technology, which is super cool. So one of the other benefits of our membership is our personal concierge service. Our concierge is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can simply call them on a 1-800 number, or you can tap the app. Now, our concierge is there at your beck and call, similar to a personal assistant. The concierge can help you with maps and directions. They can help you with restaurant reservations. They can also help you book concert tickets. And there's pretty much nothing that the concierge won't do for you. My example is I've used the concierge to do a price comparison. I was in the market for an iPhone 6 recently, and I don't like paying retail for anything. So I called the concierge and I asked them to do a price comparison for me on the cheapest top 5 retailers in Australia with the prices on an iPhone 6. They went to work for me, did the research, and sent me an email with all of the responses. So the concierge is a great component to our membership. Now, the next component to our membership is what we call global hideaways. We have over 60,000 of these in 120 different destinations. Now, as you can see here, the example we have on the screen here, this is at the World Mark in Las Vegas on the Boulevard. Booking with Bookings.com or booking with us. Bookings.com was the cheapest price online. A 1-bedroom apartment, exactly the same apartment, exactly the same dates, we're $500 cheaper for the week. And for a 2-bedroom apartment, we're $1,000 cheaper for the week. So another extraordinary benefit of being a member of our club. So you're probably wondering, well, how affordable is the membership? The good news is it's very affordable. So we only have a one-time activation fee of $199. That's right, one time, not annual, but one-time activation fee of $199. Now that is US dollars, so you do need to convert that to AUD. And then of course we have a $49 monthly fee as well. Now I'm going to share with you in a moment, if you're like me and you don't like ongoing fees, I'm going to show you how you can make that zero. Now, remember before I draw your attention to the rewards points? Well, this is where I'm going to explain to you how our rewards program works. Our company's in the business of travel, so it wants its members to travel as often as possible. So for every dollar you spend in membership fees, we're going to give you exactly the same back in rewards points. So when you pay your one-time fee of $199, we're going to give you the same in rewards points. You pay $200, you get 200 rewards points, and you can use those instantly off of any of those amazing dream trips that I shared with you. Then, when you pay the $49 per month, you're still going to get 50 points per month, and you can accrue those points and use them off of any of our dream trips. So here's the great thing. I know you're thinking, wow, I know lots of my friends who would love to get access to this amazing membership. So here's what our company does. If you refer 4 of your friends to our club, we're going to reward you by allowing you to not pay that monthly fee. So when you refer 4, you pay no more. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, wow, I've got lots of friends who would love to benefit from this membership. Don't worry, I was thinking the same thing. So now let me share with you our extraordinary Platinum membership. I get really excited when I get to share the Platinum membership with people. Our Platinum membership is for people who like a little more luxury in their travel. So let me share with you some of our Platinum dream trips. This one here is to Dubai. This is 3 nights at the Bonington Hotel and 2 nights at the extraordinary Atlantis Palm. You can see here that it's $18.79 per person, and you can apply those rewards points again. Now here's the thing, our Platinum membership, as a Platinum member, you receive standard what we call Platinum perks. Now on this particular trip, you've got a Dubai helicopter tour, you've got a desert safari, which includes an adventure dune buggy experience, a camel ride, you've got a Abu Dhabi city tour, a Dubai city tour, you've got your private airport transfers as well. That's all included in our Platinum package. Now let's take a look at another Platinum dream trip. This one's to Jackson Hole. This is actually staying at the Aman Gandhi Resort. Now, the Aman Gandhi Resort was voted as one of the top 10 resorts in the United States last year. This is a superior suite accommodation. You can see the price here, $1,460, and you can apply up to 792 reward points. Now, the great part about this is you get your daily ski lift tickets included. You also get a sled ride, a $100 spa credit, and your private round-trip airport transfers. Again, you're probably wondering, how does this compare with the best retail price online? Well, here's the good news. We did that work for you. The best retail price online was actually at the Aman Gandhi Resort themselves. Now, we added $100 on for the round-trip airport transfers. Our members, without those additional inclusions, saved over $1,220, which is extraordinary. Now, let's take a look at some of our other Platinum dream trips. Mardi Gras experience in New Orleans. We've got the Bahamas. I mean, these, as I mentioned, we have thousands of these trips every year, so I can't show them all to you in this very quick video. So that's our extraordinary Platinum dream trips. Now, here are the benefits of being a Platinum member. Okay, you get access to the Platinum only dream trips. So if you're a Gold member, I'm sorry, but you can't be on a Platinum dream trip. You must be a Platinum member to access the Platinum dream trips. Now, you're going to get early access to all of the dream trips. You're also going to get upgraded airport transfers. You're going to get early check-in and late check-out. You're also going to receive 50% off of the cost of any room upgrades. So if you want the Overwater bungalow, there's a 50% discount on upgrading of that room. Now, you're also going to be able to apply 20% more in rewards points, which is fabulous. So that's our amazing Platinum. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the affordability of the Platinum? Well, it's only $99 more. It's only $2.99 one time and $99 a month. And of course, all of the same rules apply. Every dollar you spend in membership fees, you get the same back in rewards points. Again, it is US dollars converted to AUD. So let me share with you some of my experiences with savings that I've personally been making, and then we're going to hear from a few of our other members. This here, I'm about to head off to Mexico shortly, and these are my flights that I booked. I fly with Qantas because that's where my frequent flyers are. And as you can see here, the Qantas price was $1,300 more than exactly the same flight, exactly the same seat, exactly the same airline using the Dream Trips website. So now let's hear from a few of our other members with the savings that they've too been making.
How you going, guys? Nelson Capeness here from Toowoomba in Queensland. I'm an electrician by trade and I currently work fly in fly out of central Queensland. I joined this club over 6 months ago and I have not looked back. I was all in from the beginning and the opportunities are truly endless. My girlfriend and I always wanted to travel the world, and this has really given us the opportunity to follow our dreams. We recently just returned from an absolutely incredible holiday up at Hamilton Island. We were there for 7 nights and we saved over $500 on accommodation and over $200 on our return flights. Thank you, World Ventures. You should be here.
Hey, Josh and Stacey here from the Gold Coast.
Currently in Akaroa, New Zealand, and thanks to our little blue sign, we saved $300 on flights here. You should be here.
So as you can see, we have real people with real stories to share. Now, the great thing is we also have a world-class support system from a world-class company. Now, our company is actually part of the Inc. 5000, which means they're one of the fastest growing privately held companies in America. In fact, we're in the top 20%. We've also been selected as a finalist in the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year competition. As I mentioned earlier, we've won several World Travel Awards. We've also won some Magdalene Awards, and we've been featured in several magazines internationally, but more importantly, we're in the top 100 direct selling companies internationally. Now let me share with you our annual revenues, just so as you can see the caliber of the company that you're dealing with here. Last year, our company turned over more than $350 million in revenue. The travel industry, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the travel industry is the largest industry in the world. It's bigger than food, oil, and health combined. Last year alone, the travel industry was an $8 trillion industry. So now you can see just how many people love to travel, right? This year, our company's on track to gross over $560 million in sales, which is extraordinary. Now, we have an amazing support team in place. We have over 400 staff members housed in our head office in Plano in Texas. I've actually been there and I've met several of these people. So the concierge support, anything you need with the dream trips, anything you need to do your bookings for airfares and hotels, our support team is there to support you all the way. So that's our amazing club. Every one of our members gets one of our blue signs. They go on holidays, they take photos, send it back to their friends and family saying, hey, you should be here with me. You should be enjoying these amazing deals and this extraordinary membership. So what I've shown you so far is how to access those amazing deals and also how to get yourself a free membership. However, like most people, you're probably thinking, you know what, I know more than 4 people who need to get access to this amazing club. And you're interested in how you can take it to the next level. So let's explore how we can create some lifestyle income that most people would dream about by becoming a representative. Now, of course, this is not compulsory, it's totally optional. So here's how it works. To become a representative and earn some lifestyle income from referring your friends to the club, and in order for us to comply with ASIC, the ATO, and all of the Australian consumer-based regulations, you must register to become an online business representative. Now, to do that, it's just simply $110 one-time activation fee and $12 per month. But remember, when you refer 4, you pay no more, so that $12 fee is also waived. So let's take a look at the numbers and see how that side of things works. Now, there's 6 different ways that we get compensated as representatives. The first way is what we call direct commissions. So for every new member that you refer to our club, you're going to receive $20 in a referral fee. So in this example, let's say you've referred 3 of your friends to the club, Shelley, David, and Kari. Now you would have earned $60 in direct commissions. Once you've referred your 4th member, of course, now you're going to pay no more because you're going to have a free membership moving forward. You would have earned $80 in direct commissions by now. So let's just say you refer a couple more of your friends to the club. So if you referred 6 of your friends to the club, you would have now earned $120 in direct commissions. Clearly, it's not time to retire yet or go on holidays. It's just the first way we get paid. We're just warming up. Now, the next way we get paid is what's called a performance bonus. So anytime you personally refer 6 of your friends to the club in a 4-week period, you're going to receive a performance bonus of $250. Now, the way that our business is structured is what's called a binary system. Binary means 2. So we have a 2-team system. We have a left team and a right team. So what does that mean? Well, exactly that. We have a left team and a right team. That's as difficult as it is. So Anytime you have 3 members join your left team and 3 members join your right team, you're going to get paid what we call a cycle bonus. Now, here's the great thing. Those 3 members on the left and 3 members on the right, they don't have to be 3 members that you've referred. They could be referrals from your referrals, okay? Now, the better part is this. In the first 8 weeks of being a member, the company's actually going to double that cycle bonus for you. Now, the next way we get paid is a form of residual income. I'm sure, like me, you all have residual bills. They show up every week, every month, every fortnight. So we have what's called a lifestyle bonus. This residual income starts at $300 and goes all the way up to $900. Now, to qualify for the residual payment, here's how it works. Let's say you refer 5 of your friends to the club, and then they start sharing this amazing concept with their friends. Now you have 12 members in your membership base. This now qualifies you for the lifestyle bonus of $300, and of course, as your membership base grows and more of your friends refer their friends to the club, so does the amount of money that you receive as well. Okay? Now you can see there in this example, the total is $978. Please be aware this is US dollars, so you get paid in US dollars, not Australian dollars. Now let me share with you this. This is our annual income disclosure statement. This is a legal document that the company provides to disclose exactly how much money each of our representatives have earned. And so as you can understand what this means, let me share with you an active representative is a member of the club. A qualified representative is someone who's referred a minimum of 4 members to the club. Now, qualified representatives, as you can see, last year earned on average anywhere from $600 up to $52,000 a year. Now, a senior representative is someone who has a total of 60 customers in their membership base. Now, that's not 60 customers that they've personally referred, that's 60 members in total. Now, senior representatives last year on average earned anywhere from $6,800 up to $115,000 a year. Now, I know some of you are looking at this and saying, Kim, I wouldn't get out of bed for $115 grand a year. If that's you, that's okay. You might be more interested in the international marketing director level. Actually, my friends, Dave and Yvette Uloa, who referred me to the club, they're international marketing directors. Dave is a former police officer with the LAPD. However, he now lives full-time and makes a living while he's living. They've been members of the club for over 9 years, and they're international marketing directors. They've been on over 125 holidays, and they've paid $0 for them because they've paid for them with their travel dollars, which is another way we get paid. So the most important part of this video is this particular slide. I need you to pay attention to it. There are absolutely no guarantees regarding the income that I've just shown you. The success or failure of each representative is dependent on the effort and skill that they apply. And the second point I need to draw your attention to is that the incomes that I've shared with you here are a direct result of the sale of the retail product only. Now, the retail product is the travel club membership. When someone decides to become a representative, there is no commission paid on that. So I showed you earlier how by referring 4 you can pay no more and get yourself a free membership. Now let me share with you how simple and easy it is to create some lifestyle income out of sharing our amazing club with a few people. So let's just say all you aim to do is refer 1 person a month to the club and have them do exactly the same thing. So here in your first month, there's you, and then you refer 1 of your friends to the club. Then next month, both of you just simply refer 1 person each to the club. So in the second month, you're going to have a total of 4 members on your team. Now next month, all 4 of you are just going to go and share our amazing club with 1 person each. So next month, you're going to have a total of 8 members in your membership base. Third month, all 8 of you are going to go out and refer 1 member each to the club. So in the 4th month, you're going to have a total of 16 members in your membership base. Now, if we take a look at month 5 to 11, if everybody just refers 1 member each to the club, you're going to end up with 2,048 members in your membership base. Now, 12 months later, if everybody's just referred 1 member to the club each per month, you'd have a total of 4,096 members in your team. Now, of course, numbers are perfect, but people are not. So what I'm showing you here is a hypothetical example. So I know most of you are part of Facebook, and in fact, you probably joined Facebook years ago. And when you joined, you asked your friends to join, and they asked their friends to join. And here's the thing. We all contribute to the community in Facebook. We all post things, we like things, we comment, and we share. So here's the thing. Make no mistake. Facebook is the largest single most successful network marketing company of all times, and you and I are all part of it, just minus the billions of dollars in profit. I don't know about you, but Mark Zuckerberg certainly hasn't sent me $1 every time I've shared something on Facebook. So we call this social media. We call what we do financial social media. We all go on holidays, take photos, we post them online, we share them with our friends and say, hey, you should be here with us. So the only difference between this and what we do is we get paid to do what we're already doing. I'm sure you've all referred your friends to a great movie, to a great restaurant, to a great hairdresser. We do all this every day anyway, okay? The only difference is we just don't get paid from it. So let's take a look at some of our local members and their experience with creating a lifestyle income as well as accessing our amazing travel and holiday deals.
Hi everybody, my name's Monique. I live in Canberra. I was introduced to this awesome travel club in August last year and I was all in straight away. My husband and I, we love to travel and we would love to be financially free, so we thought, why not? Since joining the club, we have saved so much money on flights. Plus, we've got our first dream trip booked for June. We're going to the Byron at Byron, a place we've always wanted to stay at but could never afford to. We've saved $1,000 just on our accommodation. In the 7 months I've been part of the business, my team has grown to 180 people. We are having the time of our lives. I'm on residual income. I'm looking forward to my future and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Thank you.
Hi everyone, Jeff Burke here from the Gold Coast. I'm up here in the sunny Pilbara in Western Australia. I've been on 2 dream trips recently. I've been on numerous flights and accommodation over recent months where we've literally saved thousands and stayed at some of the best hotels, places we used to dream of staying for at the prices we used to pay for those other hotels. So looking forward to what's coming up next. We've got another trip in 6 weeks to Mexico. Really looking forward to that. I've finished in the Pilbara. I'm heading home shortly after 7 years of FIFO. Thank you, World Ventures, for changing our life and our lifestyle.
Hi, my name is Christina Burney and I'm from Canberra. I'm a mum of 3 and I've got 20 years experience in marketing. 8 months ago, we saw this amazing concept and it's literally changed our lives. We've gone on an overseas trip to Thailand for a family of 5, all expenses paid. We've saved hundreds and hundreds of dollars on flights and accommodation, and it's now allowed me to replace my income. Since we've joined, we've referred 17 people to the club, and now our membership and our network has grown to 485 members and growing each day. We're now on residual income. We're working in the next couple of years to retire my husband Ian so he can enjoy the things that he loves and spend more time with the family. So thank you so much, World Ventures. You've literally changed our lives.
Hi guys, I'm Dan. I work for the West Australia Police.
Hi everyone, my name's Cheryl. I work part-time and I'm a mum to 2 small children. We've been a member with World Ventures for over 4 months now. Just last weekend we booked flights to Mexico. We saved over $1,300.
We personally referred 6 members and now we have a team of over 94 people. This club has changed our lives in so many ways. Thank you, World Ventures.
So there you have it, some more real people with some more real stories. Well, let me share with you my story since joining the club. So when I joined the club in my first week, I referred 6 of my friends to the club because we all love to travel. Then I actually went on a holiday to Bali for a week and a half. When I got back from Bali, I had over 60 members in my membership base from referring 6 of my friends to the club. Then I referred another 6 of my friends to the club. So I'd referred 12 members to the club, and in 3.5 months, I had over 180 members in my membership base. Then in 9 months, I had made 28 referrals to the club. Those 28 referrals had turned into over 750 members in my membership base. So for me, 28 referrals and 9 months turned into creating a full-time lifestyle income for myself. Now, I just want to share with you a little bit of my experience. Here I am in Bali with the founder of the company. Here's my first dream trip. Here's the pool at the first dream trip that we went on. Here's me and my friends enjoying and living life. My husband and I having breakfast on the beach, speaking in front of 6,500 people. We're just living life, ticking items off our bucket list and having extraordinary experiences. You know, me being on stage with Keith Urban, bucket list item, meeting amazing people, and more importantly, helping our friends create a lifestyle income, and make memories that they'll have for a lifetime. So I'm going to share with you how you too can change your life. Now remember, time is of the essence. So let me explain to you the importance of timing and placement. I mentioned earlier our business structure is what we call a binary system. So it's a two-team system. Now let me share something with you. Whoever invited you to see this video, they are sharing this with all of their friends. So whilst you're watching this, it's likely that somebody else is watching it too. So whilst you're thinking about what I'm talking to you now, let's say Mike and Molly have seen the same video and they say, wow, we want access to these amazing deals and we want to create a lifestyle income. We're all in. Put us in the team. Now, Mike and Molly lock their spot in the team and then you decide, you know what, this is fantastic. I'm all in too. You want to lock your spot in the team. However, because Mike and Molly locked their position first, the computer actually automatically time and date stamps every registration. So the only way we can do this is with live timing. Now here's the thing. Let's say Mike and Molly build their membership base to 400 members within 12 months. You've now missed out on 400 members. And remember those cycle bonuses I talked to you about before? 3 on the left, 3 on the right, $100. Well, those 400 members count for those cycle bonuses. Okay, so timing and placement, especially as it relates to getting started and locking your spot in the team, for those of you who want to become a representative, is vital. Now, the great part about our company is this. We offer great tools and great training, and we help you achieve your goals. Unfortunately, most people feel a little hemmed in with their current situation, and maybe you do too. They go to work, have a picture of their dream holiday on the wall, and here's what we find. We now see many of our representatives experiencing their lifestyle income, traveling the world, and creating amazing memories. You've already heard from some of them during this video. So I'm going to finish up by sharing with you a quote from my business mentor, Richard Branson. I hold a lot of respect for Mr. Branson. People often say to Richard, how did you become so successful? You're a high school dropout, you couldn't read and write, and you started with no money. And Richard always offers the same response. He says this, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. Now, the greatest part about becoming a representative and the ability to create a lifestyle income with our company is this. It's an earn while you learn opportunity. If you're intrigued and interested by what you've seen on this video, but you're not sure if you can do it, let me ask you these 2 questions. 1, can you ask your friends, do you like going on holidays? And if they say yes, then you say, great, watch this video. That's as simple as it is. So if you like what you see, here's what's going to happen. You're either going to be an A, a B, or a C. If you're a C, what I've shown you is not for you and you're not interested in our travel club. Hey, that's totally okay. We know that what we have is not for everyone, but thank you so much for taking the time to watch our extraordinary club. Now, if you're a B, you think, wow, I can't wait to get started. I want access to these amazing deals and I'd love to be part of your travel community. But I've just got a couple of questions. So if that's you, please get with whoever showed you this video and get your questions answered. We're happy to answer any and all questions. And if you're an A, you're waiting for me to say, hey, this is how you get started. First of all, if you're an A, welcome to the club. We love to have energetic, fun people on board. So let me show you how you can get started. For those of you who are an A and you're ready to get started, you need to go to www.worldventures.biz. Once you get to that website, you're going to see the orange sign up button. Click on the orange sign up button and then whoever's shown you this video, they're going to have a member identification number. Now, we're a private invite-only club, remember, so you cannot simply join us without being invited to join the club. You must have that number in order for you to be able to register with us. Then you're going to see the flag page. Select which country you're from, click on the country flag, and then you're going to be able to continue to the checkout. This is where you need to select, are you a platinum member and you want to travel in style, or are you just going to take a gold membership? Then, do you want to create some lifestyle income and become a representative for the $110 one time? You just need to select the box that's appropriate, and then Every member of our club gets their own unique website. So what you need to do is you need to select a website name. Now look, I just say here, just keep it simple. Try and use your name. If your name's not available, just make it short and simple, something easy for people to spell. Click on check availability and then off you go, complete the rest of the checkout and you have instant access to our amazing club. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to meeting you somewhere around the world, on the beaches of the world, or perhaps somewhere here in Australia. Take care and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.